Hey everyone, in this video I want you to steal my flow, and by my flow I mean Kittl flows. If you don't know what Kittl is, it's an app online where you can create different things. It's a graphic design app. I made a video recently, this one with all the different things on there, and Kittl now has Kittl flows just like templates. So you can go in there, I'll show you this, and you can go and search their Kittl flows and you can steal it or use it just like you would templates. It has all the different flows on there and you can kind of brainstorm with it. You don't have to start from scratch. So this will definitely save you hours and hours if you don't know what to design, or if you're kind of stuck in brainstorming and want to scale out things. You can only do this in Kittl, where you can flow from one to another, use their text effects, use their mockups and everything, because everything is built in to Kittl. So I'm going to show you what I mean, why it saves a lot of time. I'm going to show you the template that I'm going to use in this one. I'm also going to show you where to find other templates if you want to use it as well. Not templates, but Kittl flow templates. You'll see what I mean. It's a lot. It's pretty cool that they have this now, that you can not only use one template, but they're like a whole flow of things that you can use, and it will show you how to use it and kind of get your brain started and brainstorming. So without any further ado, let's get into Kittl right now. I'll show you where to find all the Kittl flows, as well as the flow that I'm going to use that you can steal. Alright, so here I am on Kittl, Kittl.com. This is my home page. Yours will look slightly different because you have my recent projects here and my shared projects. You could go to Kittl Flows right here and try it out, but the thing that I want to show you, if you didn't know, is templates. Sorry, I shouldn't have scrolled there. Go to templates here on the left, and then click on that. And then they have templates, just like they always had templates. They have trending templates, weekly staff pick templates, but here, right here, says Kittl Flows. So you can use their Kittl Flows as templates. So let me show you what I mean. I'm gonna hit show all, and now you've seen this trend report. If you watch my videos, I did this one. But if you want some t-shirt design Kittl Flows templates, here's one right here. This is the one I'm going to use, by the way. And then let's see, there's some other ones. Mockups on canvas, landscape. Look at this one. We got this template right here. There's a bunch. I've noticed some other ones. Blueprint template. I'm probably going too fast because I'm not seeing all of it, or stopping on all of it. We got templates here. Brand builder templates. Look at this one right here. This Japanese one. Really cool. I wish I could show all of them. I may have to do multiple videos, but just a bunch. Look, I keep scrolling. There's another cyberpunk streetwear. So if you want to learn how to do cyberpunk streetwear, it's in here as a Kittl flow. So there's multiple different ones. You'll see when I open the one that I have. And so on. So just scroll down here. Here's another one, cyberpunk streetwear, cyberpunk streetwear. So a bunch of them on here already as templates. So I'm going to open the one that I said. It's this one, like I said in the beginning. And all you have to do when you click on that, you'll get to this page. So in fact, I'll just show you how easy it is. So let's scroll back up. Okay, so I click on this. It'll go to here, and I can just use this template. So I'm going to use it like this, and then it's going to open up, and it's not just one template. It's going to be a whole flow of stuff. So you'll see what I mean. Check it out. It already has the mockup in here. It has a base. So let's say the idea for this, for Kittl Flows, the reason why you want to use Kittl Flows is, one reason is maybe this is your top selling design. You have this design with this surfer here, and you need more surfing things. This one sells a lot. I want to make more of it. So look what it did. You start here, and then it did this first iteration. This is what it did. So it went from here to here, and this is the prompt that it did. Use this reference image. Create the following changes. Subject captured mid-action in a dynamic surfing stance, crouch with low and deeply bent knees, 1 foot forward. You can see it's basically describing what it wants, and then you can hit generate. Well, it already generated, but it has a different saying right here. You can see all the different iterations. First iteration, second iteration. Let me zoom out. So from this one, there's a bunch. First iteration, second iteration, third iteration, fourth iteration, fifth iteration, right? So just from this one design, it flows from one to the other. Now you can also do other elements. So you can see here it started with the surfboard. And how does it get from a surfboard to a palm tree? Well, check this out. I'm going to click on here. So this can help you when you see this flows. This can kind of help you brainstorm, like, what do I need to put into Kittl flows to get something else? Well, this is what it says. Using this reference image, change the subject into a single palm tree standing, blah, 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 right? So that's why it's so powerful to have Kittl flows as a template, because you can see what they used for prompts, and that kind of jog your memory or help you come up with something different. So this is what it used for this one. See all the references? It's baked into here. And so if you want to do something else, you can just, add something else. Maybe you want a car, or maybe you want something else than a surfboard. You can put that prompt in here, and you can just flow it from this to this. Maybe you want a different palm tree. You can still flow it here and do another smartboard and stuff. So let's see. I'm going to show you what they did from here. So this is how they made the design. So you recognize this thing right here. This is that guy. This is the same one right here. It just used that same one. Here's text. This is why you can only do this in Kittl, by the way, because you may be able to like use some kind of AI to go from, use a prompt to come here and here, but it'll be really difficult to put in this text and this text and this text in here outside of Kittl, because Kittl has AI built in, as well as fonts. Like, look at all these fonts. I could change this font to whatever I want here, which is really cool. Just has some really nice different fonts, right? I could do that. And like, other apps don't have this many cool fonts. Other apps don't have the AI built in. And what's another thing built in? The mockup. Look at this. It's already built in. So let's show you how it flowed from this to this. This is what it says here. Oh, it didn't do it. I think it just did. You can just do mockup. So let me try one. I'm going to go here. You can go here, and then you can do mockup like this. And look at that. It just puts it in here in a mockup. Now I can change the mockup. Let's say I want it in the front. Let's say I want it on, let's see, Steez in the front. Look at that. Or I think you can just zoom in here. Yeah, like, that's pretty cool too. Let's see, I can go back. Let's say I want other things on here. Let's just do t-shirt. Boom. I could put it on this t-shirt. Look at how it does it. You can just easily put it on a mock-up. That cool. All right, so that's something I added. It's not going to be in this template. I want to show you how easy it is to use some of these things. So I'm going to also do a template. So again, the use case is I'm going to create multiple versions of surfing things, because maybe my brand is surfing, or maybe surfing got me a lot of sales at one point. So I can come in here and use Kittl and then do surfing. Boom. And then let's pick one on here. I'm going to just scroll down. Look at all these different ones that I could use here. Isn't that cool? That's how you can just scale a lot of different surfing. But I wanted to match this style, kind of this one right here. So let me try and find one that I think would match this style. I think this one would work, this Born to Surf. I'm clicking on it. The template just comes right here. I'm going to put it below here. Now, this won't be in the template when you steal my template. I'm just trying to show you how easy it is to use things inside a Kittl. Whoops, I got to zoom in here. Okay, so this is my template. I'm going to take this out, because what I'm going to replace it with is this one right here. I'm going to convert this to an image. Boom. There we go. I'm gonna do two things. I'm gonna make another one. So I'm holding down Option and dragging. That made me a copy. I'm gonna remove the background. Boom. Let's see. Yeah, that's what I thought. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna crop it. See this right here? Boom, 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 boom. And then maybe crop this above like that. Perfect. Now I'm gonna put this up here like this. I just want his head. The reason why I made the background out is because I want to put it in the front. So I'm going to move this in the back. See why only Kittl can do all of these things? Because it has all everything on here built in. Oh, I got to crop this too. Just getting into my number here. Boom. Now it's black and white, so of course I can change this to black and white. Change all of these to black. You see how easy this is? Here, there's probably even an easier way to change all the colors to black, but I'm gonna show you. Boom, color, black, color, black. Nice. All right, I think that's, oh no, there we go, black. There you go. There is another t-shirt right there. And I could use this same one if I wanted to, this same font. What is this? Draft Sans PXL. Let's see. Boom. See, now it fits. You can use all the same ones. That's pretty cool. And if I want to put this on a mock-up, let's do it. Boom. Look how fast this is. You can put this on a mock-up. Let's do another t-shirt. Boom. I wonder if there's a beach one. No, there wasn't a beach one. But let's do one. Oh, this is a cool one. There's a backside. Gosh, so many mock-ups, right? So cool. Okay, let's do, where's the one that yeah, this one. And the cool thing is it knows to go behind the hair, but I probably don't want it behind the hair. Let's do one with the, let's here. Look at that. See, the cool thing is it knows it's at an angle and you don't have to worry about that with the Kittl mockups. It's already built in. Boom. Look at that mockup. Born to Surf. Super cool, right? So that's it. This is the mock-up here. If you want to do something else, you can do a 6th iteration or 7th iteration from this one right here. You know, really easy. You can add more things here and so on. So I think this is super powerful. This one's called the glitch pointillism. The thing I like about this is it's also telling you what fonts to use. So when you click on here, you can see it's using that Daft Sans. This other one is the League Mono. This one right here, League Mono. This one right here, League Mono. So it's basically telling you the fonts to use for this style, the designs to use for this style, the graphics, and so on. So really, really cool. We did this in just a few minutes, and you can scale this. You can use this for another one, use this for another one, and make another one. Like make 10, 20, it's unlimited. And with Kittl, with the canvas on here, you have room to do it instead of just seeing one at a time like in a scroll thing. I like this, that you can see all of it at once, kind of brainstorm all of it. This is kind of how I think anyway. I think in all of these things, and I love that it's all connected, so you can see how this is connected to that and this is connected to this and so on. So there you go, steal my flow, steal this flow, the glitch pointillism. I'll put a link to this one in my description here, but you can also go to Kittl and see some of those other flows. I would like you to explore that as well. They're all going to be kind of like this, where you can see an idea here and how it flows, and then showing how it works on a t-shirt and so on. Now, when you open this flow, you won't see the ones that I made today, these three right here, but everything else will be in this flow, and you can do what I did and try and, you know, add to it, try different mockups, try different things on here, try different fonts even. You can just do that. And if you want to add color, typically it's black and white, but if you wanted to add color, definitely do it. Oh, I forgot. This one should be black as well. Boom. Look at that. I think this one turned out so cool. It kind of looks like a magazine cover anyway. So have fun with this. I think this can be really helpful and can save you a lot of time. You can see how fast I created my version of the glitch pointillism. And you don't even have to know what glitch pointillism is. You already have this built in to Kittl. So there you go. That's the glitch pointillism Kittl flows Steellet. It's in the description right here. You can learn how to do that and use Kittl flows. I think it's one of the coolest things that they came up with last year. I'm sure they're going to continue to innovate. If you want to see more about Kittl and what it can do, I'll put this video right here that I did recently. Some of my favorite features, not all the features, but because they have 100 features on there or more, but I'm going to show you my favorites in that video and you can kind of see how it is. I'll put a link to Kittl as well if you want to try it out. Kittl is, in my opinion, the best thing out there for designing t-shirts on the internet right now. Thanks again for watching, and as always, keep creating and keep learning. I'll see you on the next one.